Hello and welcome. Today is my day one of my 30-day cyber challenge. I'm going to be using TryHackMe as my platform, and I'm going to be working through the Introduction to Cybersecurity learning path. And as you can see, inside Introduction to Cybersecurity, we already have 3 modules: Introduction to Cybersecurity, Intro to Offensive Security, and Intro to Defensive Security. Now, if we click down into any one of these drop-downs, I can already see that each module has its own room, or multiple rooms, I should say. So we can see there's 3 rooms inside of this module to complete, and there are multiple rooms inside of this module, and so on for defensive. So we're gonna go ahead and start and jump right into Introduction to Cybersecurity, into the first room, which is Intro to Offensive Security, and I do have that opened up in a tab, but I do wanna just make a quick disclaimer. This video purpose is primarily to just document my learning journey as I'm learning cybersecurity over the next 30 days. So I do hope that this 30-day challenge turns into maybe a 60, 90, or 100-day, and just see where it takes me. So through these videos, you will see me kind of stop, maybe open up Google, ChatGPT, something like that, to kind of work through these challenges and get a better understanding of each concept as we're working through them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give the disclaimer up front, because I may stop to actually work through some of this stuff. I am a learner, no differently than you, and therefore I'm gonna take different avenues and use different resources to achieve the task and or complete the challenges ahead of us. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So right off the bat, we can see we're in Intro to Offensive Security. We have 3 tasks inside of this room. So task 1, what is offensive security? Task 2, hacking your first machine. And task 3, careers in cybersecurity. Today's day 1. We're gonna go ahead and get started in what is offensive security, and let's get going. In short, offensive security is the process of breaking into computer systems, exploiting software bugs, and finding loopholes in applications to gain unauthorized access to them. To be a hacker, you need to behave like a hacker, finding vulnerabilities and recommending patches before cyber criminals do. Of course, I don't think the cyber criminal is going to recommend the patch. I think they're just going to exploit it, but nonetheless. And we will do this in this room as well. So it looks like we're going to find a vulnerability. And let's scroll down. On the flip side, there is also defensive security, which is the process of protecting an organization's network and computer system by analyzing and securing any potential digital threat. Learn more in digital forensics. So it sounds like it's just recommending that there's another room that pertains to digital forensics, or more importantly, over to the blue team or blue side of things. And I only say that because I can kind of see a red screen, and it looks like the computer is broken, which tells me offensive security equals red team. Down here, we have a blue screen with a shield, and that tells me protection or security. Therefore, I would say blue equals blue team, and therefore would be defensive security. And in a defensive cyber role, you could be investigating infected computers or devices to understand how it was hacked, tracking down cyber criminals, or monitoring infrastructure for malicious activity. I gotta be honest, between these two, I have been interested in the blue team. I want to know the how, the why, the who, the what, everything in between. That's the stuff that's intriguing to me. Or even finding the actual threat would be kind of intriguing, like actually locating it down, maybe like threat hunting. Anyway, answer the question below. Which of the following options better represents the process where you simulate a hacker's actions to find vulnerabilities in a system? Offensive security or defensive security? Emulate hacker, I would say emulate hacker, offensive. And let's click submit. Boom, we're right. All right, cool. Whoop, whoop. Your answer is correct. We're gonna close that task, and that's it. We completed task 1 for day 1, and we're done.